Alright, so it seems that you guys liked the last vlog, so I thought I'd do a new one for you. Today I want to talk about trust and reliability. We've all had those situations where we put trust in people that we think we can rely on. And yet for some reason, they let us down. It happens. Who cares? No big deal. I just think it's a weird thing when you come to realize who it is that you can and cannot trust. I think that's why people say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Or your enemies close, but your friends closer. Something about how your friends might be your enemies. I don't know. I just think that it's really crazy that in today's world, people aren't growing up with the common decency and courtesy as to take responsibility for their actions. I'll tell you a quick story real quick. I had a friend, right? So I had this friend who, basically needed help. So, being the good friend I am, I went out of my way to help them. And I made it clear as I was helping them, I was like, hey, I got your back now. I'm gonna need you to have my back later. So, I did a little whatever for them. I helped them out when they needed help. And eventually they got up on their feet and they were good to go. So, when it was my turn to ask for a little help in return, or just to be paid back for my generosity, they looked at me like I was crazy. And they acted like I never helped them in the first place. Stuff like this really gets me because you sit back and think, wow, why is my close friend acting like this? This isn't how they usually act. Very confused. And it's really interesting how you ask them for help and they get upset at the fact that you're asking, or that you would bring it back up again, like it never happened. Like, yo man, you knew you was gonna help me out that one time. I thought that was homie code. But homie code goes back and forth. It's not just one way. Come on, dog. For real? For real? You gonna do this? You gonna do this to us? Do what? What are you talking about? What are they talking about? I hate when friends take advantage of you, or anybody in that matter, and that way you realize that they are just not the person you thought they were. So, and to end this story, nowadays when I contact them, they don't even answer. They don't even answer anymore because they don't want me to ask for the help that they owe me. I think that's ridiculous. Well, that's life, son. I got no beef with people like this. It just lets me know that I can't really mess with you anymore because you're not the person you led me to believe. You're an unreliable, untrustworthy person who's just not worth me putting time into. And this is why I never ask for favors, like from friends, relatives, homies, because then I know they might take advantage of me. So if you need something, simple, or something you really need help with, yeah, I'm there for you. But I hate doing that and then never getting it back in return. It's the worst. The only people I ask for help are my parents, because that's the people you're supposed to be able to ask. I don't ask my friends for anything because I know my friends usually can't help me, or when they want help from me, it's always on such a grand scale that I'll never get paid back, or I'll never get helped again by them in the same way that I helped them. Moral of the story, guys, is be reliable, be trustworthy, be a good friend. All right? If you guys want to talk about anything specific, leave it in the comments below. Maybe you guys have some questions and maybe I can answer them in the next video. All right, thanks for watching. All right, yeah, we're out of here. Cut, mother blucker. All right, see you later. Peace.